Hey, what's up, friends? David Glenn for the MixAcademy.com. I hope you're doing amazing. I want to give you a little bit of an intro to the video you're about to watch. This tutorial has come straight out of my membership site called, go figure, themixacademy.com. And basically, every month we mix a new song. I issue the multi-tracks. You mix it, I mix it. You can follow along start to finish as I mix it, copy what I do, be inspired by what I do, tweak the taste, do your thing, or mix it and then watch later and try to kick my butt. Nonetheless, we have a great time and tons of fun going on in there. Artist interviews, exclusive tutorials, Facebook Lives, you name it, we're going to be doing it in the Mix Academy. There's a $1 trial. You can go check it out at themixacademy.com. Nonetheless, the video, each month you'll see these series pop up. Sometimes it'll be 1 or 2 videos at 10 or 15 minutes each. In this case, the next several are going to be as long as an hour to 2 hours, some of them. So I want to hook you guys up. Tons of stuff to see for free here on the channel. But if you want to step it up and go even further and see the full process, check it out at themixacademy.com. I hope you enjoyed the video. All right, welcome back, guys. We've got some work to do here, but we're going to go for the big wins. I'm going to try and get these vocals in. Forgive me, I did a couple of things off camera. I'm going to walk you through those, but I was just listening to the pad sounds before realizing I need to start the video. The pad and the strings here seem to kind of serve, a good purpose for the carrying the sustain of the notes and, serving as pads. So we're going to put those at the top together. I'm going to leave the rest of these off because I feel like I listened through a bunch of these sounds and they definitely contribute, but there's a lot of them. I don't know, almost feeling lazy. Like I don't want to go through each of these and figure out, okay, do we put this up and blend this and blend that? I want to get the vocals in. Let's go for the big wins. I have a feeling that if we get the vocals in, a couple of these guitars were definitely important, so I want to get those in together. But that's going to be enough for the song. We don't have to go through every single one of these, and then we'll go back and we'll take a look at them at the end. So all that said, let me go back. Let's see. What did I do? I listened on my monitors. I've got the Yamaha HS5s, and I felt like the kick here, the real kick, needed some more punch. So 100 hertz went to there, and then it wasn't enough, so I added R bass. Why not, right? It's a single kick. I'm not a big fan. If you have a kick in, kick out, kick sub, not a fan. Totally messes with the phase if you try to blend R bass in those. It gets kind of weird. But with a single kick like this, the real kick, I felt like it helped that out a ton. So let's take a listen to that real quick. Here's the kick and kick thump with no R bass and no 100 hertz boost there. Would help if we found a section. There we go. So here's the kick, the way we left it. And then here's some more 100. Okay. Still, I like that. Kind of filled it out a little bit, but on smaller speakers, it wasn't cutting it. And actually, I'm even thinking there's a little bit of this. That's better. Get some of that wooliness out of there. So in the track, let's turn those two off. We'll bypass those and turn this off here. And even with the headphones, I'm hearing it now. It just sounds like a clicky kick, not really getting much punch. Night and day. Night and day, man. Let's check that out one more time. No EQ, no R bass or EQ. Night and day. Done deal. Okay, cool. So that was one change. I think, excuse me, I think that was it. I'll have some water in a second so I don't have to keep clearing my throat. I copied the tom automation we did for this, and I copied the toms over. So the toms crescendo up, for those hits, and then I copied all of the toms over to the next 2 sections. We'll listen to the reference. I'm not sure if they're supposed to be there, but it felt like they were supposed to be there, so I put them. And then we'll go back. I also added a little bit of the sub right here. I had more, but I pulled it back some. It's like 2.5 clicks, 2.5 dB, whatever that is, for subs for the toms. They just felt a little thin and weak, especially on the speakers, so added a little bit of weight to them. Excuse me. But I added too much weight to them on the sides, and it just felt like kick, toms, they all hit at the same time and made it hard to determine. It was just too much rhythm, which is why I think the original, less toms, more just single kick down the middle. It even sounds like he swapped it for a pop kick. But I like the way our kick sounded. I think it's cool with the kick thump and then the real kick. I think they're working great together. And then that was it, man. I'm pretty sure. So we're ready to rock and roll. We're going to move over to the guitars. Couple guitar tracks. I added some Verb to this one. Cool. And then the telly here, I squashed with an SSL, some compression. Not even squashed it. Without it. Just kind of pulled the ambience up, pulled the sustain up, compressed it, made it a little louder too, but what was this guy? We already did that together. Pan Man. Okay, so I did allow the strings in the pad. I haven't touched them yet though. And that's that. I almost put this guy in. Why not? But this is nasty. Sounds so good. And then I checked my gain staging, and I backed off a little bit. So I came over here to Mix A, and I went into the virtual mix bus, and I pulled back the input, and then unlinked them and pulled back some output. I didn't want it to clip, and I don't really care about clipping the virtual mix bus, but I was trying to pull it back for give myself a little more headroom before the limiter. Curve bender, and revival. Put a little click here of revival for some excitement. That's fairly subtle. Check it right here. Actually, let's go out. Subtle, but a little bit of excitement for that. And then I backed off my limiter a little bit. And so right now, without any vocals in, I'm at about -14 LUFS. So that's going to go up, obviously, when we get the vocals in, and we'll see how that all works. We'll be tweaking faders, but we got to get those in. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to put levels away, put all this away, shoot. And we're going to come over. I deleted my tracks in the template that I don't need. And we are going to see, can we get all of the vocal tracks in this session? Let's go, let's say we'll use Command-Shift-I. While we do that, I'm going to get some water. We're going to go to my hard drive. Let's see, Gale. We got the fire. Scroll down to client files, and then we've got the vocals in their own folder. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to give it a go here. We didn't delete any tracks. So we'll see. This Pro Tools going to give it to us. Yes. Right on. Heck yeah. My man Joey Fernandez hitting me, asking me if I bought the new MacBook Pro. Not yet. Being responsible. All right. So let's see. We've got BV's bus. I'm fairly confident we're going to use that. We'll see how everything lines up. Was there anything else in this? The lead bus. These are not in order, so let's go ahead and throw them back to the end here. A couple of these got out of order. Sorry, guys. Clear my throat a little bit. We've got the lead bus. We're going to leave that off for now. The gang bus. The BV's bus. I tell you what, let's do the opposite. Let's use them. Let's just slap those in. Shoot, we have them. Why not? And Let's just throw everything to all vocals. Clear my mind a little bit here. All vocals. Computer is much snappier. Let's scroll down, and we're gonna only pull in the lead bus. Okay, so here's a common problem with gain staging. You can see the peaks at the chorus here where it gets loud. Not much compression, it doesn't look like in the recording of this. So I'm actually gonna put that away, and we're gonna go to lead vocal 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna pull them down here. I'm going to create a new mono aux track. I'm going to call this lead vocal. We'll call it Ash lead. And I'm going to take this lead vocal track here. This is an audio track, the one in orange here. And I'm going to turn it into an aux track with the processing. I'm basically copying over my template stuff here. And then I'm going to route those audio tracks because there's multiple layers there. They offset each other a little bit. Copy these up. We may end up using some of those, so we'll use that like that. And I'm just going to delete that, this and that and the other. Let's see. So Ash lead. Sounded like I said Ashley. Ash lead. And we're going to take these 3, and I'm going to send them into, say, bus 27. Rename that. Ash lead. Bus 27. There we go. Now, can go in and probably do a little bit with clip gain. Pull these up. Color them the same as that, so I know what I'm looking at. Bam. Now, maybe I don't have that routed correctly. So we've got, Submaster. It needs to go to the lead. So simple stuff here. Let's go, I'll do a quick recap. Lead vocal level. There we go. Okay, so basically what I did, for anyone who wants to know, I've got these 3 tracks, and they might overlap each other at some point. Maybe a couple parts here. So there's a couple overlapping lyrics. So we tracked them on 3 separate tracks. I'm going to gain stage them separately, which is cool about this. And actually, it looks like most of that's been done for us. A couple lines we'll have to adjust with clip gain. But now we have 3 audio tracks, and they meet at this mono aux track, which is going to serve as how we treat all of those. So we just bust them together. And then that goes to the standard chain of my parallel compression. And then they meet at this dry track, and the parallel compression meet at the lead vocal level, where I'm going to process it with some more stuff there. So let's give it a look. We've got everything at 0. This is gain stage 2 minus 20 peak. So let's give it a listen. Any better than this? I don't know. We don't ever want to leave. Happiness is our open. Super dynamic. We're going to fix that. How could it feel any better than this? I don't know, we don't ever want to leave. Happiness is our open road, closing our eyes. We see ourselves in another life. You'll be the dream, and I'll be asleep. How could it feel any better than this? I don't know, we don't ever want to leave.
Happiness is our open road, closing our eyes. We see ourselves in another life. Will you be the dream?
Okay, need more compression than that, so I'm going to engage this LA2. Smack that over here. Love the silver. Faster release time.
Tell me, how could it feel any better than this? I don't know, we don't ever wanna. Than this, I don't know, we don't ever.
Okay, so my gain staging is not great there, so I can't listen before and after, but I love what it sounds like. So a little compression from each of those.
Tell me, how could it feel any better than this? I don't know, we don't ever wanna leave. Happiness is our open road.
I'm just squashing this thing. Let's see what happens here when we blend this parallel in. I'm just gonna pull that down crazy.
Tell me, how could it feel any better than this? I don't know, we don't ever wanna leave. Happiness is our open road.
Here, a little bit of sibilance. I don't actually mind his sibilance. It's not super harsh, but it is up top a little higher than normal. Let's go. First things first, put the cart before the horse there. Let's find some S sounds to zone in on.
Tell me, how could it feel any better than this? I don't know, we don't ever wanna leave.
Those weren't bothering me.
Happiness is our
Happiness.
happiness is our open.
To there. I'm gonna get rid of clip gain for now. Don't need it. We'll need it in a little bit. And let's see what we get with this guy here.
Happiness is happiness.
Yeah, it's much higher. And actually, the reason why it wasn't harsh is because this was on when I was listening through for the S's.
Happiness is happiness is happiness is happiness is happiness.
Okay, a little bit better. If we boost top in, we may need a little more. Let's see if we can get some shape to this.
Tell me, how could it feel any better than this? I don't know, we don't ever wanna leave. Happiness is our open road, we're closing our eyes. We see ourselves in another life. Will you be the dream?
Woo, some stuff we're gonna want to control. I'm gonna control it before that compression, after the initial compressors. And I actually didn't mind the low end of it. I'm gonna get rid of that guy. I'm gonna get rid of this one. This stuff in here, 3 to 5K, was a little nasally there.
Tell me, how could it feel any better than this? I don't know, we don't ever wanna leave. Happiness, we see ourselves in another life. Happiness is our open road. Happiness is our open road. Happiness is our open road. Closing our eyes. Happiness is our open road. Closing our eyes. Happiness is our open road. Closing our eyes. We see ourselves in another life. Will you be the dream? And I'll be asleep till you see the light within. Believe, yeah, this is where we are meant to be. See the lights within. Believe, yeah, this is how we are meant to be.
So right there, I'm just trying to get a feel for where I want to control the vocal frequency dependent. I felt like there was a little bit of something above 1K, below the sibilance that was a little bit whiny. Sorry, Ash, not whiny. Like, a little bit honky, not honky. It it was cutting through a bit much. And so now I'm looking down to control the bottom, but really it's the mid-range, there's still something there. So just using my ears, trying to find what's going on here. I'm going to actually use the one over here. And I might be able to... Let's put that back off. Let's see.
This is our open road. We're closing our eyes. We see ourselves in another life. This is our open road. We're closing our eyes. We see ourselves in another life. Will you be the dream and I'll be asleep? Do you see the light within? Believe, yeah, this is where we are meant to be. See the lights within. Believe, yeah, this is how we are meant to be. This is our open road. We're closing our eyes. We see ourselves in another life. Will you be the dream and I'll be asleep? Do you see the light within?
It's going to help to have some effects up. Let's get some chorus in.
This is our open road. We're closing our eyes. We see ourselves in another life. Will you be the dream and I'll be asleep? Do you see the light within? Believe, yeah, this is where we are meant to be. See the lights within.
And then I could even see another instance of this, but no, I've never used it. I used that on Ready Mitos a long time ago as a preset. I don't know why I saved that to my template. Crazy multi-band preset. It's like an Exciter, crazy freak of nature preset. All right, that stuff up here is still bothering me.
This is our open road. We're closing our eyes. We see ourselves in another life. Will you be the dream and I'll be asleep? Do you see the light?
Right there.
Do you see the light within?
Okay, so kind of offsetting a little bit. I'm going to compress against it with that threshold set to where when it gets a little bit, not whiny, nasally, whatever you want to call it, it's going to compress against it. But then I'm going to boost a little bit because I feel like if I compress too hard, it kind of pulls the vocal back, and I don't know that I want that. So just kind of preliminary vocal stuff. Just try to shape the vocal a bit. And I like those effects, but it's not this.
Happiness is our open road. Oh, we don't ever wanna leave.
See, he's got
Happiness is our open road. We're closing our eyes. We see ourselves in another life. Will you be the dream and I'll be asleep? Do you see the light within? Believe, yeah, this is where we are meant to be.
Okay, so we got some work to do on the vocal. We might have to sometimes trial and error, start over. We'll see. We'll play with some effects. I feel like I need a de-esser on my mic. Boom, 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 boom. What are we doing here? Let's just listen from the top. That is our lead vocal, 1, 2, 3. The lead bus, what does that sound like?
Tell me, how could it feel any better than this? I don't know, we don't ever wanna leave. Happiness is our open road. We're closing our eyes. We see ourselves in another life. Will you be the dream and I'll be asleep? Do you see the light within? Believe, yeah, this is where we are meant to be. See the lights within. Believe, yeah, this is how
don't feel like I need that. For the sake of time, we could just use these.
The light within, believe, yeah, this is where we are meant to be. See the lights within, believe, yeah, this is how we are meant to. We got the fire to last a lifetime. Running so high, we're out of our minds. Let it all go, jump into the unknown. We got the fire, we got the fire, we got the fire to last a life. The fire, we got the fire, we got the fire to last a lifetime. Same old memories, make plans to live in the center of the moment. Yeah, we got this, yeah, we want this. Hit a home run, yeah, it's like we never miss. We don't know where we could go wrong, but we sure know when we've got it all right. And you see the light within, but believe, yeah, this is how we are meant to be.
Lots of H3000 on his lead. Let's give it a shot. I really like it. We've kind of spread it out a little bit, but let's go all the way here. Let's go. Let's go for. If you guys hear me do that, it's because of sub pack. My mic, it just sounds cool. Kind of. Oh man, it's nuts. Probably sounds horrible on your system, but yeah. Anyways, been a long day. Forgive me. Okay, so stereo dimension D. Let's see what this does to it.
We got the fire, we got the fire, we got the fire to last a lifetime. Same old memories, make plans to live in the center of the moment. Yeah, we got this, yeah, we want this. Hit a home run, yeah, it's like we never miss. We don't know where we could go wrong, but we sure know when we've got it all right.
Okay, not bad. The stereo dimension D. I almost want to throw movement on his voice. Just play with a new toy. Let's see what happens. See if we can find something cool. So output, movement. Let's go mono stereo. Let's have some fun. Try these new current presets. And let's scroll all the way down to the bottom. Where's it at? Man, they have tons of presets. There we go. Okay, so slow fades. We're going to want this way lower. Let's take these three. Let's group them. Ash lead, so when we solo, we get all three.
We got the fire, we got the fire, we got the fire to last a lifetime. Same old memory.
That's pretty killer right out of the gate. Preset 00.
We got the fire, we got the fire, we got the fire to last a lifetime. Same old memories, make plans to live in the center of the moment. Yeah, we got this, yeah, we want this. Hit a home run, yeah, it's like we never miss. We don't know where we could go wrong, but we're this is where we are meant to be. See the light within, believe, yeah, this is where we are meant to be. See the lights within, believe, yeah, this is how we are meant to be. We got the fire to last a lifetime.
Let's throw this movement. Oh, I won't go there. Okay. I'm going to try that same preset on these right here. So output. How easy was that, man? That sounded sick. Good quality verb, too. I actually haven't been too impressed with the reverb-ish sounds I've been getting from movement. I have to say that. But that sounded pretty awesome. And then what was the preset? Current 00. Right there. Slow fades. And let's hear solo.
We
Okay, I dig it. Not enough verb. Gyno Hall, here we go. Let's go. Let's slap this up a little bit. Oh, it sounds so good. Okay, we might have to do some clip gain for those sections, but I dig his distortion. They committed to it. There's no reason why we can't use it. It is not cheating. Let's go on to, let's see, from the top. We got some vocals in now. Let's see what they sound like. Wow, we killed the ambiance. So now that we have the vocal in, listen to a couple things, now I go back and listen to the drums, and I love the punch, but we have no space. Listen to the reference. Where did those stereo claps go? Did we make them mono? We got stomp, verb kicks, cavern loop, clap build. That's not it. It would be mono, main clap. Okay, no, it's stereo. This guy, no. It won't be that one. Maybe. No, we didn't. So, I really like their claps on the edges there, the sides. Yeah, no, let's just add one. Okay, so boom, 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 stereo. We'll do mono to, let's go ahead and start stereo. Because those are, yeah, we'll just, okay. Really could just duplicate this track. Overthinking things a little bit. Let's come here. We're going to duplicate the main clap. Everything about it. Everything. But then, instead of using trigger as a gate, we're going to turn the gate off, go full 100%, and we're going to pull in some clap sounds. So let's go to my main folder. I'm going to go to the that sound, my go-to. We're going to go future drums. Actually, we're not. We're going to go organic. And we're going to go organic deluxe, because I think that's where those one-shot clap sounds. Come on, give them to me. Organic loops, reason, Virgo, organic whole pack. Maybe that's where it is. Samples. There it is. Claps, big spaces. Clap, small spaces. I'm thinking small, and we'll add. You guys won't hear this. Forgive me. I did it to where I didn't record the audio for the computer. So let me very quickly go find. It's actually here in DGR. Let's go down to the organic. I want to find some sick clap sounds. Percussion Deluxe. It was the whole pack right there. We're going to go samples. Claps, big spaces. Let's listen to those first. Church clap. You know what? I got to turn my speakers on to hear it. C and E lets you guys hear them. So C and E, church clap. Where did I go? So claps, big spaces sound awesome. So here's C. Let's also pull in E. They're very similar. And then let's come over here and let's see what we get. Are we going to trigger them correctly? Okay, versus this guy. I like that better. It matters what's in the track, but we're going to give that a look. Okay, then probably don't need more. Ugh. These need to be deeper. I think we're going to detune them and take out some top end. Yep. But that creates a kind of a lag. Okay, I dig it, but this needs to be just like soft. And let's see, how much did I choke this clap? Not really.
Tell me, how could it feel any better than this? Don't ever wanna leave. Happiness is our open road. We're closing our eyes. We see ourselves in another life. Will you be the light weave, and I'll be asleep? Do you see the light within? Believe, yeah, this is where we are meant to be. See the lights within. Believe, yeah, this is how we are meant to be. We got the fire to last a lifetime. Running so high, we're out of our minds. Let it all go, jump into the unknown. We got the fire, we got the fire, we got the fire to last.
Okay. I'm kind of pumped about this. I think we're going to have a great mix at the end of this. A couple things to tighten up, and then I think it's about time for me to set some goals here, knock out some priorities. These guys need some verb. That sunset chamber will probably do them well. And let's get that in.
We got the fire, we got the fire, we got the fire to last a lifetime. Same old memories, make plans to live. Yeah, it's like we never miss. We don't know where we could go wrong, but we sure know when we've got it all right. To see the light within, believe, yeah, this. When we've got it all right. To see the light within, believe, yeah, this is where we are meant to be. See the lights within, believe, yeah, this is how we are meant to be.
Okay. I dig that. I don't know if I dig using the lower ones for sure or not, but
Do you see the light within? Believe, yeah, this is where we are meant to be. See the lights within.
we definitely want those. I could probably use the others, but just gently. So we'll go ahead and send them to a new bus. Lots of busing for this one. We're going to go, what is that? Verse harm, really. Verse harms. Get those harmonies mixed in. Unmute them. I'm going to pull them down with clip gain. Quite a bit. Okay. Pull them in. All vocals. All right. So now I want to get this compressed and sitting nicely. We'll go SSL. Keep it simple. Little one knob compressor.
You see the light light within, believe, yeah, this is where we are meant to be. See the lights within, believe, yeah, this is how we are meant to. Do you see the light within, believe, yeah, this is where we are meant to be. See the lights within, believe, yeah, this is how we are meant to be.
Yeah, just want a little bit of that.
Do you see the light?
And I want a ton of effects. So let's go to this thing here. I mean, I want effects. Let's go.
Do you see the light within? Believe, yeah, this is where we are meant to be. See the lights within, believe, yeah, this is how we are meant to be. We got the fire to last a lifetime. Running so high, we're out of our minds.
Are these, let's see, these four maybe the same as...
We got the fire to last a lifetime.
They can go to that same bus we just created. What are these? Okay, so yeah, they committed to them anyways. So these we can make inactive. We're already using those from the other track. These four, we're gonna go ahead and pull down on top of these. The like sounding tracks. Gangs Drive. What is that? Sifting through all these tracks. Gotcha. We don't need that because we're already using it from the bus. Okay, we have BVs 1 through 4. These need to go to verse harms, which now is not an appropriate name for it, but moving on. Where is it at? Let's go. Bam, bam. There we go. Now let's check these out.
We got the fire. We got the fire. We got the fire.
Okay, we dropped the other ones to 4.5. We'll do the same thing here.
To the unknown. We got the fire. We got the fire. We got the fire.
See what this dimension preset will do.
We got the fire to last a lifetime. We got the fire to last a lifetime. Do you see the light within? Believe, yeah, this is where we are meant to be. See the lights within. Believe, yeah.
That same multi-band thing could go well here. Kind of tighten up the nasally stuff.
Do you see the light within? Believe. Do you see the light within? Believe, yeah, this is where we are meant to be. Do you see the light within? Believe, yeah, this is where we are meant to be. See the lights within. Believe, yeah, this is how we are meant to be. Do you see the light within? Believe, yeah, this is where we are meant to be. See the lights within. Believe, yeah, this is how we are meant to be. Running so high, we're out of our minds. Letting go high, we're out of our minds. Let it all go, jump into the unknown. We got the fire, we got the fire, we got the fire to last a lifetime. Same old memories, make plans to live. Yeah, it's like we never miss. We don't know where we could. We want this, hit a home run. Yeah.
I don't mind my vocals, everything being a little less soaked than his, but right now it feels like it's a bit too much. And I've put several of these through some effects. So I think we need to go to town. We need to create a new. My phone's blown up. Forgive me, guys. We need to create a new reverb sound. So let's see, which one do we want to use? We could use movement as a send. Let's do that. Let's try it. Let's turn this off. I'm not using it. We'll leave that alone. We're gonna send to a new track. We're gonna call it Fireverb. Cool. Stereo aux track. Here we go. So this guy, we're gonna solo safe. We're gonna send it to our all effects bus. Keep things nice and organized. And all the effects. That'll work. And we're going to create a custom verb to kind of soak things up a little bit more. Maybe even the drum sounds. Let's go to our reverb. You know what might sound really good is the revised, the expanded version of the RM16. Oh, wow, that's a new plugin. No, I don't want to buy that. Is it different? You guys are laughing at me. All right, so we're not going to use that. Not buying another plugin. Spent enough already. Manny's verb is okay. Reverberate, Spring Reverb, Studio Verb. What are we going to pick here? I really want a nice chorusing verb. We'll give Slate a shot here. Is this it? Only use this a couple times. Just crank the chorus knob. Let's see what we get. Let's throw the lead. Level, yep. Going to the fire verb. Let's see what we get.
Tell me, how could it feel any better than this? I don't know, we don't ever want to leave. Happiness is our open road. We're closing our eyes. We see ourselves in another life. Will you be the dream and I'll be asleep?
I said we were going to use movement. Let's do that. All right, here we go. That didn't sound bad. Just a little cheesy on the top end. And maybe what that really sounds like. I don't have the hardware to compare it to, but let's go. Got the new presets, current, CUR. And let's see, memories. That sounds fun.
Tell me, how could it feel?
It is not fun. Okay.
Tell me, how could it feel? Tell me, how could it feel? Tell me, how could it feel any better than this? I don't know, we don't ever want to leave.
See, the pinwheel, my first reaction is always to save, but by then it's usually too late.
Tell me, how could it feel any better than this? I don't know, we don't ever want to leave. Happiness is our open road. We're closing our eyes.
Some weird stuff here. Let's see.
Tell me, how could it feel any better than this? I don't know, we don't ever want to leave. Happiness is our open road. We're closing our eyes. We see ourselves in another.
All right, some of these are a bit out of Space Tunnel.
Tell me, how could it?
I might be able to get on with that if we can pull a top end out. It's way too much top end. Where's the verb at? High pass, low pass. Forget that. We'll do it here. We'll do it before it hits the plugin. Let's see what we can do with this.
Tell me, how could it feel any better than this? I don't know, we don't ever want to leave. Happiness is our open road. We're closing our eyes. We see ourselves in another life. Will you
think even just a clean verb, yeah, man, I don't know. It doesn't sound horrible though, does it? I don't know about phase. I'm feeling like it.
Tell me how could it feel? Tell me how could it feel any better than this? I don't know, we don't ever wanna leave. Happiness is our open road, we're closing our eyes.
I don't know, it's getting weird on me. We'll just go to a verb. All right, so actually we will use this. We're gonna take a little top end out of our verb, a little bit of bottom. There we go, like so. All right, now let's go to a reverb. Reverb, boom, boom, boom. Let's go Serbian style, deverb. Let's go church. Take them to church.
Tell me how could it feel any better than this? I don't know, we don't ever wanna leave. Happiness is our open road, we're closing our eyes. We see ourselves in another life. Will you be the dream and I'll be asleep till you
A little bit mid-rangey.
tell me how could it feel any better than this? Tell me how could it feel any better than this? I don't know, we don't ever wanna leave. Happiness is our open road, we're closing our eyes. We see ourselves in another life. Will you be the dream and I'll be asleep till you see the light within. Believe, yeah, this is where we are meant to be. See the lights within. Believe, yeah, this is how we are meant to be. We got the fire to last a lifetime. Running so high, we're out of our minds. We got the fire to last a lifetime. Fire, we got the fire.
Different mixes, but
Let it all go, jump into the unknown. We got the fire, breathe the fire. We got the fire. Let it all go, jump into the unknown. We got the fire. Let it all go, jump into the unknown. We got the fire. We got the fire. We got the fire to last a lifetime. Same old memories. Make plans to live in the center of the moment. Yeah, we got this. Yeah, we want this.
I'll tell you what. That sounds so cool. Okay, I kind of like my mix.
Tell me how could it feel any better than this? I don't know, we don't ever wanna leave. Happiness is our open road, we're closing our eyes. We see ourselves in another life. Will you be the dream and I'll be asleep till you see the light within. Believe, yeah, this is where we are meant to be. See the lights within. Believe, yeah, this is how we are meant to be. We got the fire to last a lifetime. Running so high, we're out of our minds. plans to live in the center of the moment. Yeah, we got this, yeah, we want this. Hit a home run, yeah, it's like we never miss. We don't know where we could go wrong, but we sure know when we've got it all right. Do you see the light?
Where are those harmonies coming from? Is it these two here, labeled high arm? Shoot, we'll just send those to the same one up here. The verse harms. So I'm not talking so much, which some of you may appreciate. We'll see what this sounds like.
Hit a home run, yeah, it's like we never missed. At the moment, yeah, we got this, yeah, we want this. Hit a home run, yeah, center of the moment. Yeah, we got this, yeah, we want this. Hit a home run, yeah, it's like we never miss.
Could use quite a bit more of those. 4 or 5 dB. Let's go 5.
This, yeah, we want this. Hit a home run, yeah, it's like we never miss. We don't know where we could go wrong, but we sure know when we are meant to be. See the lights within, believe, yeah, this is where we are meant to be. See the lights within, believe, yeah, this is how we are meant to.
So now with the vocals in, everything loses a little bit of impact. Something like this could be a little bit more.
See the light within, believe, yeah, this is where we are.
And what verb is that going to?
We are meant to be.
I don't think we choked that one. Let's go to the Gyno Hall, or let's go to Fire Verb. We just set it up. The new verb we created. Let's see what this sounds like.
See the light. Believe, yeah, this is how we are meant to be. We got the fire to last a lifetime. Running so high, we're out of our minds. Let it all go, jump into the unknown. We got the fire, we got the fire.
So now that kick's not doing it for us, right? It's not cutting through. So let's try a couple of things. Let's go 1176 first. Singing about drums crush, but man, I don't know if I want to do that. That might really. Let's try it. Why not? All right, so we're going to come down. We're going to try a little drum parallel compression. Haven't been using this too much lately, so we'll see. Hopefully it doesn't mess with phase. Pull this in. And I might only send the shells to it. What is on here right now? Nothing. We don't even need that. Let's go. Do we go red, Studer, clip, Shadow Hills? I really was thinking just 1176. Let's keep it simple. We'll go VMR 1176. Let's try it. Just original here. Turn that off. Get rid of that.
We got the fire to last a lifetime. Running so high, we're out of our minds. Let it all go, jump into the unknown. We got the fire, we got the fire, we got the fire to last a lifetime. Same old memories make plans. We got the fire to last a lifetime. Running so high, we're out of our minds. Let it all go, jump into the unknown. We got the.
Okay, we got all this stuff in here now. I'm gonna have to check our gain staging. I'm pretty sure I've gone a little overboard here. if not a lot overboard. So let's check our LUFS.
We got the fire to last a lifetime.
Let's just pull this all the way. Yeah.
We got the fire to last a lifetime. Running so high, we're out of our minds. Let it all go, jump into the unknown. We got the fire. We got
Quite a bit different now, right?
We got the fire to last a lifetime. Same old memory.
Sort of dynamic.
We got the fire to last a lifetime. Running so high, we're out of our minds. Let it all go, jump into the unknown. We got the fire. We got the fire. We got the fire to last a lifetime. Same old memory.
I hope it didn't just freeze on me, but if it did, I'll be right back. Give it a second here. All right, what's up, guys? It did freeze, so we're back. It's a new day. It froze, and then I was summoned by my wife, so it kind of worked out. But we've got some work to do. We got to take this one to the finish line. I don't want to spend too much time. I want to be creative and hit it hard. But I did bounce what I had after the video froze. Quick note about reference. This plugin, don't forget to deactivate it. I was listening in the car. I bounced something. I didn't even listen. I did offline bounce. I pulled it in the car, and the strings and the pads kind of sustaining at the beginning, and then when the drums came in, it was like sucked the life out of it. It was like a ducking plugin, just like to the max. Just pulled the track. Yeah, anyway, so don't forget to deactivate reference whenever you bounce. Same for Magic AB if you guys use that. We've got some notes. I touched up a little bit. Kids were being kind of loud, so I didn't want to start the recording just yet, but we had some sibilance issues, and so all I did is take the de-esser we had here in the front end of our vocal processing, and I put it on the back end, and just kind of tweaked that to taste, not even 4 dB, 6 hertz and above, and that made a big difference. Let me actually demo that for you. And then we've got some big wins we're going to go for here with the low end, the kick, and then some of the instruments. So here is the vocal with no second de-esser.
Tell me how.
Even just that.
Tell me how. Tell me how. Tell me how.
And then with it,
Tell me how.
might be a little bit much on that first phrase. I debated with myself, time-wise, I'm going out of town. I want to make sure this gets done for you guys. I thought about coming in here with clip gain and dropping down all the S's, but I think in context, this is going to serve well. So, and let me unsolo that.
Tell me how could it feel any better than this? I don't know, we don't ever want to leave. Happiness is our open road.
Pretty strong sibilance there. Let's bypass it.
Happiness is our
Hear it coming forward.
Happiness is our open.
And then with the de-esser,
Happiness is our open.
keeps it in check. It's still pretty, we'll call these strong sibilants, like it's full, it's extended. There's some sustain to this sibilance. So we're warming that up quite a bit there with that. So that was one thing I wanted to hit. I put a note that like the hook distorted vocals needed to come up. I felt like the low end feels good. It feels decent with the sub pack on, but your average listener is not using a sub pack. When I compared it, I felt like my 100 hertz to even my the 200, 250, that zone right in there was not feeling full enough to my ears, especially in the car when and I don't know if it was because I had reference on, if something happened, because it felt great before we stopped that last video. I was like, man, it got punched. We backed off the mix bus a little bit. It was feeling pretty good, but we're gonna look at that pretty in depth here. The low end, I've been debating. I really like the reference kick. I like his kick drum. So let's click over here. Let's go free and go to a spot with a kick drum. Not there. then we got to go to different site. And I turned off the auto level, so obviously his is smashed and way louder, but versus that, here, we'll drop it down manually. And I like the electronic pop vibe of that kick. So one of my big notes is to look at replacing with kick 2. I don't know that I'm going to replace the bottom end. I think just the top, the mid and the top. So we're going to look at that. I like the the released version. I like their vocals, the H3000, the spreader, the stereo effect on the vocals. So we're going to look at doing that. And then we're going to see about the rest of the instrument, see what's important, what needs to be in, and what doesn't. We're going to make those decisions and move on. So let me very quickly, those of you guys who follow thoroughly through and watch everything that I do here, I want to make sure I show you anything I did to the tracks. I think all I did was started to pull the strings in, the pads. I added a little bit of air, just a little bit to the pad, this guy. So it was dull. Very, very subtle stuff there. And then I was maybe looking to do something else, and that may have been where we were when we crashed. But I added top to the strings. So here's without it. Warm, natural. They sound beautiful cool for what they are. And then pop, right? Add some top, help them cut through a little bit. And then this guy, I don't know that this was... Just trying to keep it from being annoying. And that did very little. So, and that's why we're talking about going for the big wins. The kick, the low end, the vocals, and then just making sure dynamics and overall bus processing doesn't get out of whack here, the limiting and that kind of thing. So, all right, so let's move. I can't think of anything else that I did. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the next video where we're going to take this guy to the finish line. We'll see you there.